I went from writing nothing for nearly 2 months to writing 7,773 words in a single week. This is everything in between. This past April, I turned 28 and set a goal for myself to publish my debut novel by the time I turned 30, because hopefully that's enough time, right? But I also have 2 kids and work full time, so it might not be. So to help me not freak out and panic about this goal, I decided to kind of break it up into parts. So I came up with a 30-week challenge to write 50,000 words by December 31st to finish the rough draft of a story I've been working on and off on since September of 2025. The 30-week challenge that I came up with is to write 50,000 words by December 31st, meaning I need to write 1,667 words per week, and I just finished week 5. Let's get into the numbers. In week 1, I wrote 1,765 words, and let me tell you, it was such a struggle to get there. It was so hard to find the time to actually sit down and write, and it made me realize just how bad I am at prioritizing me time. Week 2 wasn't much better. I came in at 1,829 words, but I was finding it easier to block out time for writing. So for context, my writing time is after I get my kids to bed. So that's anywhere from 10 o'clock to 1 a.m. on the really hard days. So I kept having to pick between taking my me time and writing and sleep. Then in week 3, I finally started finding my routine and actually got 2,999 words. I was so frustrated when I found out I came up a word short of 3,000, but I was really proud of myself for getting there. But just wait, because week 4 was insane. Are you ready for this? I came in at 7,773 words total for the month. I did this by having 2 sprints on Saturday that were both personal best, coming in over 2,000 words apiece. It was during this time that I finally wrote my first full chapters that were everything. They felt real. They felt ready. I felt like a legitimate writer. For the first 10 chapters, I know I'm going to have to go back in and add things because I hadn't really found my footing yet. And then in week 5, it did go back down to 2,130 words just because I was sick. There was holidays and all kinds of other things were going on, and I actually hit that word count goal in a week. Something that prior to this challenge would have taken me more than a week to get across multiple writing sessions, I was able to hit in a single 1.5 hour sprint. Editing Michaela here. Did you catch that I missed something? It was the grand total, wasn't it? Yep, I forgot to put that in there. So we're going to go over that now. But first, I wanted to give a quick frame of reference. At 1,667 words a week, I would be at 8,335 words by the end of week 5. I finished at 16,496, just 174 words shy of double. Okay, back to outside. I'm only a sixth of the way into this challenge, and I've already found my footing and grown so much as a writer in just these past 5 weeks alone. And if I stay on target and hit my word count goal every week, I'm on pace to finish my rough draft by the end of November, which is completely insane. Now, that does still leave 4 weeks of the challenge, but like I said before, The first few chapters of my book were very lean. So I'm going to still write that much, but it's going to be going in and expanding on and adding actual like full value to those initial chapters. So stay tuned to see if I flop or finish.